We are an applied science team in data and AI in the developer division. Our main mission is to apply AI and machine learning to make the developer tools smarter, to boost the developer productivity. IntelliCode is a feature in Visual Studio to speed up developers' coding experience. We want to actually predict what's needed when you're writing a specific piece of code so that the developer can easily just tap through the suggestions. We can learn from what the code has been written by a lot of high-quality repos in GitHub. And then we build a statistical language model to predict what's next when you're writing code. The model worked well. Based on our offline evaluation, it had more than 85% precision. We want to productize the model and ship that inside Visual Studio and VS Code. And we want to productize the model training process so the model can be updated frequently.
How do we go from an experiment that runs locally on somebody's box into production?
MLOps is similar to DevOps for regular engineering. How do we, for machine learning, do updates and deployments in automated fashion and monitoring those so we know when the releases were successful and when they've worked? We quickly realized that there was no way that we could scale out to all the languages ourselves. We needed an ML platform in place to scale it out across languages and across different models, and scaled to the number of users that exist across both Visual Studio as well as Visual Studio Code. One of the initial friction points between the two teams was the data science team's desire to move very fast and the engineering side desire to move much more purposefully. And so there had to be some kind of compromise between the two of us.
We had to define new guidelines of what it means to be an experiment versus a preview versus a released product.
We want basically the modeling code that remains the same from development phase to the production phase. So the platform makes sure our code is encapsulated so that it can be shipped on the platform.
The platform has proven out to be generic enough to support a wide range of research that the data science team is doing.
We use Azure Virtual Machine, Azure Machine Learning, and Azure Batch to automate a model training process.
When a user in Visual Studio clicks Train Model on the solution that they're working on, we call out into Azure and we schedule an Azure Data Factory run that then gathers the data, pulls out the features, and trains a new custom model for them. And that model is then downloaded down to the user machine so they can use it in Visual Studio or VS Code.
Right now, IntelliCode is used by millions of developers around the world.
And so there's a lot of areas we want to go to make the developer experience better. And with this core platform to build these AI experiences, we can focus on the unique solutions, and then it just kind of works.